Welcome to Week 25 of England Premier League predictions. Get the most accurate tips, exciting match insights, and don't forget to like and subscribe to KO7 Commentary for all the action. Match analysis: Leeds United versus Nottingham Forest. Leeds United and Nottingham Forest come into this match level on points with 26 each, sitting 16th and 17th respectively after 24 matches. Leeds United have won 6 matches, drawn 8 and lost 10, conceding 42 goals, which is one of the weaker defensive records in this part of the table. Their recent form shows inconsistency with only 1 win in the last 5 matches. Nottingham Forest have won 7 matches, drawn 5 and lost 12, scoring fewer goals than Leeds United but showing slightly better momentum recently with 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 5 matches. With both teams hovering just above the relegation places, this fixture carries high pressure and is likely to be tense and cautious rather than open and attacking. Tactics: Leeds United are likely to focus on controlling midfield possession and pushing numbers forward at home, but their defensive vulnerability means they must be careful when committing full-backs and midfielders. Nottingham Forest are expected to be more compact, prioritizing defensive shape and quick transitions, as their recent results suggest effectiveness when staying organized and striking at the right moments. Forest may look to exploit Leeds United defensive gaps, especially given Leeds United higher goals conceded and inconsistent recent results. Set pieces and counter-attacks could play a decisive role for Nottingham Forest in this matchup. Match prediction: based strictly on the league positions, points, goals conceded, and recent form shown in the table, Nottingham Forest have a strong chance to avoid defeat in this fixture. Leeds United defensive struggles combined with Nottingham Forest's slightly better recent momentum suggest that the visitors can take something from a match. The prediction for this match is a win or draw for Nottingham Forest. Match analysis: Manchester United versus Tottenham. Manchester United enter this match in 4th position with 41 points after 24 matches, showing strong consistency with 11 wins and 8 draws and only 5 losses. Their recent form is positive with 3 wins and 2 draws in the last 5 matches, reflecting growing confidence and stability. Tottenham sit 14th in the table with 29 points, having won 7 matches, drawn 8 and lost 9. While Tottenham have scored a healthy number of goals, their overall results and recent form show inconsistency, with no wins in their last 5 matches. The gap in points and momentum suggests Manchester United hold a clear advantage, especially playing at home and pushing for a strong finish in the top 4 places. Tactics: Manchester United are likely to approach the match with controlled attacking play, focusing on sustained pressure and making use of their higher goal-scoring output. Their balanced record in goals scored and conceded indicates an ability to manage games once in front. Tottenham aim to stay compact and absorb pressure, relying on counter-attacks and moments of individual quality to threaten. However, their recent struggles and lower position in the table suggest they may spend long periods defending, which could allow Manchester United to dominate possession and dictate the tempo of the match. Match prediction: based on the league positions, points difference, and recent form shown in the table, Manchester United are well placed to avoid defeat in this fixture. Their stronger consistency, better recent results, and higher position give them the edge against a Tottenham side struggling for momentum. The prediction for this match is a win or draw for Manchester United. Match analysis: Fulham versus Everton. Fulham and Everton are closely matched in the league table, both sitting on 34 points after 24 matches, placed 9th and 10th respectively. Fulham have won 10 matches, drawn 4 and lost 10, scoring 34 goals and conceding 35, showing a near-balanced but slightly fragile profile. Everton have recorded 9 wins, 7 draws and 8 losses, scoring 26 goals and conceding 27, which highlights their more cautious and defensive approach. Recent form for both sides shows mixed results, with neither team able to build strong momentum, suggesting this fixture is likely to be evenly contested with few clear advantages on either side. Tactics: Fulham are expected to play with an attacking mindset, using forward movement and pressure to create chances, but their narrow negative goal difference shows they can be exposed at the back. Everton are likely to adopt a more disciplined structure, focusing on defensive organization and controlling space, as reflected by their lower goals conceded. Everton may aim to slow the tempo and limit Fulham attacking rhythm, while Fulham will try to push the game and force Everton into mistakes. With both teams well matched, midfield battles and defensive concentration will be key. Match prediction. Based on the identical points total, similar goal differences, and inconsistent recent form shown in the table, neither side clearly stands above the other. Both teams appear capable of scoring but also vulnerable defensively, which balances the contest. The most likely outcome from this matchup is a draw. Match analysis. Burnley versus West Ham. Burnley and West Ham meet in a crucial battle near the bottom of the table, sitting 19th and 18th respectively after 24 matches. Burnley have struggled throughout the season with only 3 wins, 6 draws and 15 losses, conceding 47 goals and collecting just 15 points. Their recent form shows difficulty turning performances into results, with no wins in the last 5 matches. West Ham are slightly better placed with 5 wins, 5 draws and 14 losses, earning 20 points and showing marginally stronger attacking output. Despite also conceding heavily, West Ham have shown signs of fight with 2 wins in their last 5 matches, giving them a psychological edge going into this contest. Tactics. Burnley are likely to approach the match cautiously, aiming to stay compact and reduce defensive mistakes that have cost them throughout the season. They may rely on direct play and set pieces to create chances, knowing that open play has often exposed their weaknesses. West Ham are expected to be more proactive, using their slightly better goal-scoring record and recent positive results to apply pressure. West Ham may focus on structured attacks while remaining mindful of defensive balance, as both teams have struggled when stretched defensively. Controlling the midfield and limiting errors will be essential for West Ham to manage the game. Match prediction. Based on the league positions, points difference, and recent form shown in the table, West Ham appear better equipped to avoid defeat in this matchup. Burnley ongoing struggles and lower points total reduce their chances of controlling the game. The prediction for this match is a win or draw for West Ham. Match analysis. Arsenal versus Sunderland. Arsenal come into this match at the top of the table with 53 points after 24 matches, clearly establishing themselves as the strongest side so far. They have recorded 16 wins, 5 draws and only 3 losses, while conceding just 17 goals, the best defensive record among all teams. Sunderland sit 8th with 36 points, having won 9 matches, drawn 9 and lost 6. Their position reflects a competitive and resilient season, but the gap in points and overall quality is significant. Arsenal's strong consistency and dominance across the season give them a clear advantage, especially against a mid-table side like Sunderland. Tactics. Arsenal are likely to control possession and apply sustained pressure, using their disciplined structure and efficient attacking play to break down Sunderland defense. Their low number of goals conceded suggests a well-organized backline that allows them to push forward with confidence. Sunderland may adopt a compact and cautious approach, focusing on defensive solidity and quick transitions to limit Arsenal attacking rhythm. However, Sunderland's balanced but less powerful attack may struggle to consistently threaten a side that has shown such defensive strength throughout the campaign. Match prediction. Based on the clear difference in league position, points total, and defensive record shown in the table, Arsenal are strong favorites to take maximum points from this fixture. Their superior consistency and control of matches make them well placed to dictate the outcome. The prediction for this match is a win for Arsenal. Match analysis. Wolves versus Chelsea. Wolves and Chelsea approach this match from very different positions in the table after 24 matches. Wolves are rooted at the bottom in 20th place with only 8 points, having managed just 1 win, 5 draws and 18 losses, while conceding 45 goals and scoring only 15. Their recent form shows continued struggle and lack of consistency. Chelsea sit 5th with 40 points, recording 11 wins, 7 draws and 6 losses, and showing strong attacking output combined with a solid defensive record. The significant gap in points, goals scored, and overall momentum places Chelsea in a commanding position going into this fixture. Tactics. Wolves are likely to adopt a defensive and compact setup, aiming to limit space and reduce damage against a strong opponent. They may focus on deep defending and rare counterattacks, given their difficulties in both scoring and defending. Chelsea are expected to dominate possession and apply sustained pressure, using their attacking quality to stretch Wolves' defense. With Wolves conceding heavily throughout the season, Chelsea can afford to play higher up the pitch while maintaining control, as their balanced structure allows them to manage games effectively. Match prediction. Based on the league standings, points difference, goal records, and recent form shown in the table, Chelsea clearly hold the advantage in this matchup. Wolves' ongoing struggles make it difficult to see them resisting sustained pressure for the full match. The prediction for this match is a win for Chelsea. Match analysis. Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Bournemouth and Aston Villa come into this match from different ends of the table after 24 matches. Bournemouth are placed 12th with 33 points, having won 8 matches, drawn 9 and lost 7, while conceding 43 goals, which shows defensive vulnerability despite a decent attacking return. Aston Villa sit 3rd with 46 points, recording 14 wins, 4 draws and 6 losses, and maintaining a positive goal difference. Recent results indicate Aston Villa have remained competitive at the top end of the table, while Bournemouth have shown mixed performances with moments of strength but limited consistency. The gap in points and overall stability favors Aston Villa going into this fixture. Tactics. Bournemouth are likely to play with energy and attacking intent, especially at home, but their defensive record suggests they can be exposed when facing higher quality opposition. Aston Villa are expected to approach the match with balance, combining controlled possession with quick attacking transitions. Their position near the top of the table reflects an ability to manage games and capitalize on opponents' mistakes. Aston Villa may allow Bournemouth some possession before exploiting spaces, particularly given Bournemouth's tendency to concede goals across the season. Match prediction. Based on the league positions, points difference, and overall consistency shown in the table, Aston Villa appear well positioned to avoid defeat in this match. Bournemouth's resilience may keep the contest competitive, but Aston Villa's superior quality and stronger results suggest they can take at least a point. The prediction for this match is a win or draw for Aston Villa. Match analysis. Newcastle versus Brentford. Newcastle and Brentford come into this match positioned 11th and 7th in the table after 24 matches, with 33 and 36 points respectively. Newcastle have recorded 9 wins, 6 draws and 9 losses, scoring and conceding the same number of goals, which reflects an overall balance but also a lack of cutting edge in key moments. Their recent form shows inconsistency, with 2 wins followed by mixed results. Brentford sit higher in the table with 11 wins, 3 draws and 10 losses, and have shown stronger momentum in recent matches with 3 wins in their last 5 games. The slight points gap and Brentford recent form suggest they arrive with more confidence and attacking intent. Tactics. Newcastle are likely to look for control in midfield and try to build play patiently, aiming to create chances through structured attacking moves. However, their equal goals scored and conceded highlight vulnerability when games become open. Brentford are expected to be direct and aggressive in key phases, using quick transitions and pressure to disrupt Newcastle rhythm. Their ability to score consistently and recent positive results suggest they may be comfortable allowing Newcastle possession before striking effectively. Defensive discipline combined with sharp counterattacks could be central to Brentford's approach. Match prediction. Based on the league positions, points difference, and recent form shown in the table, Brentford appear well placed to avoid defeat in this fixture. Newcastle inconsistency and Brentford's stronger momentum point toward a competitive match where the visitors can take something. The prediction for this match is a win or draw for Brentford. Match analysis. Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Brighton and Crystal Palace come into this match from the middle of the table after 24 matches, sitting 13th and 15th respectively. Brighton have collected 31 points with 7 wins, 10 draws and 7 losses, showing balance in results and a positive goal difference. Crystal Palace sit on 29 points with 7 wins, 8 draws and 9 losses, and have struggled for consistency throughout the season. Despite the slight gap in points and position, the difference between the two sides is narrow, making this a closely contested fixture where small details could decide the outcome. Tactics. Brighton are likely to focus on controlled build-up play and maintaining possession, using their ability to draw matches as a way to stay competitive and patient. Their defensive record suggests they can stay organized, but they may lack the cutting edge to fully dominate matches. Crystal Palace are expected to approach the game with a disciplined and cautious setup, aiming to stay compact and capitalize on counter-attacking opportunities. Given Brighton's tendency to drop points through draws, Crystal Palace may look to frustrate the home side and take advantage of moments when Brighton push forward. Match prediction. Based on the close league positions, similar records, and Brighton's high number of drawn matches shown in the table, this fixture appears finely balanced. Crystal Palace's ability to remain competitive against teams around them gives them a realistic chance to avoid defeat. The prediction for this match is a win or draw for Crystal Palace. Match analysis. Liverpool versus Manchester City. Liverpool and Manchester City face off with both teams positioned near the top of the table after 24 matches. Liverpool are in 6th place with 39 points, having won 11 matches, drawn 6 and lost 7, scoring 39 goals and conceding 33. Their recent form has been mixed with only one win in the last 5 matches, reflecting some inconsistency. Manchester City sits second with 47 points, recording 14 wins, 5 draws and 5 losses, and have a superior goal difference compared to Liverpool. Their recent form shows resilience with 2 wins in the last 5 matches. The points gap and overall consistency suggest Manchester City hold a clear advantage, but Liverpool at home could still pose challenges in a competitive encounter. Tactics. Liverpool are likely to play with attacking intent, using their midfield and forward lines to control possession and create scoring opportunities. Their defensive record indicates potential vulnerability, so they may need to balance attack and defense carefully. Manchester City are expected to focus on structured possession-based play, controlling the tempo and exploiting spaces in Liverpool defense. City may use patient build-up and targeted attacking moves to maximize efficiency, while remaining cautious against counter-attacks given Liverpool attacking capability. Tactical discipline will be crucial for both teams to manage the game effectively. Match prediction. Based on the league positions, points difference, and recent form shown in the table, Manchester City appears stronger and well-positioned to avoid defeat in this matchup. Liverpool inconsistency combined with Manchester City's superior record gives the visitors an edge. The prediction for this match is a win or draw for Manchester City. Week 25 of the England Premier League promises intense battles, surprises, and crucial points for teams across the table. By analyzing form, points, and key stats, KO7 Commentary gives you the most accurate predictions to stay ahead. Remember to follow, like, and subscribe to never miss updates and match insights that can help you make smarter predictions every week.